We started with 4,500 this year, and we're down to only about 700 left. We
Oh,
actually only have 500 left. 200 already ordered this hour. These are going extremely quick. They are a last chance plant, even though the season just got started. And here's the real thing. Outside it might be a little cold where you live, but this is the time of the year that we're planting the garden so that when time comes in May, we're ready to go. And you want to have all your plants arriving at the right time, and that's what we're all about at Roberta. So if you really want to have this beautiful look in the garden, order it now, and then
it comes at
you're
the
not
right
going to have
time.
to worry about it. It's going to show up at your door, and you're going to go, oh yeah, let's put that in the ground, and you got it, because there's not many left.
So there's many, many different types of hydrangea plant. It's now neck and neck with roses for the most popular landscape plant in the American garden. And I want to make sure you pick the right hydrangea for you. If you want height, this is a big one. It grows 6 to 8 feet tall and will spread about 6 feet wide, which makes it perfect for privacy, for hiding maybe a second-story balcony.
Or maybe putting around like an energy box, or like anything that you want to hide, really.
Yes, one of those power boxes. Absolutely great for that. Pick up 2 or 3 of these and that will cover that. But it's a color-changing hydrangea also. It's very fragrant. Not all hydrangeas are fragrant. This smells like vanilla.
What do you mean by color changing?
Okay, so in the summertime, July, August, it starts to come up with a big, beautiful white flowers on red stems, which is another unique feature. If you go through the image, I'll explain the color changing aspect of it, if you don't mind. But it starts out white, and then it come midsummer, it starts turning pink, coming up from the bottom, and the flower keeps growing through the top. So it's like the pink is chasing the white, and finally it catches up, and by fall, it's totally red. And it doesn't matter about the pH of your soil. You don't have to add acid or worry.
I was going to ask that. Yeah. Okay. So the colors, just no matter where you live.
No matter where you live, you're going to have the 3 colors on this: the white, the pink, and the red. And guess what we're shipping? Not a little dinky winky pinky winky. We're shipping you a full 1 gallon pinky winky plant. It's the largest size that we offer. They're 2 years old, and everybody wants to know, well, will they bloom for me the very first year? And I say yes, because they bloomed for me in this container last year. We're sending you 2-year-old plants.
Wow.
So,
well, there's flowers on it already. It looks
yeah, there are. So a lot of them may be blooming right out of the box. And they're bred in the Netherlands, grown in the United States. The breeder had kids. Now he's older. I'm sure the son must be your age, but when he was younger, his favorite character was, their stories, I guess, was Teletubbies. And so his father named this Pinky Winky after Tinky Winky, which was the largest Teletubby. So that's a little story everybody likes to know.
So here's a question for you, though. In terms of care, can this handle cold, or
this is important.
Where can I plant this?
So this is a very drought-tolerant hydrangea. A lot of them aren't. You put it out in medium to full sun, so that's almost anywhere. And they will take temperatures down to -30. That's zone 3, which is very, very winter hardy. And it will grow all the way to zone 9, which is like Orlando, Florida. So that's good. It covers a lot of the country. Yes, a huge area. The Gotta Grow Guarantee and our growing guide is included with each purchase.
Oh, great. Court, would you mind walking me through the images again and showing me sort of how you were talking about the color changing and everything?
So this is early summer where they're starting to come out. And look at the red stems. Notice how these stand straight up. These are characteristics I'm pointing out to you that are unlike any other hydrangea. So you pick the one that you want. But there they are. The flowers are starting to open. They always open up slightly green to white in the beginning. And then they start to turn pink.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a huge transformation. It's like having 2 plants.
It is. And you're going to have a full season of color and interest on these because the flowers will dry on your plant. And they have a very big, striking, gorgeous flower in the wintertime that's, of course, dried. But a lot of people leave them. I do. But that's the color that you get in midsummer. Notice it's starting to turn all red. the cherry color in the bottom.
Wow, that is vibrant.
And that red, the white at the tip of that flower is still growing at this point.
Okay.
And so the red is trying to catch up with the white, and the white says, not so fast, I'm still growing here. So finally it will catch up, and you'll have a full solid red flower.
We are down to our final 400. I can't believe this is only $33. You're getting a plant that's like 2 years old. It's huge. It's in a gallon pot, and it does all of this?
Yes, and free shipping and handling. So, and notice you can still see the dark red stems on the plant, and there you go, they're
beautiful.
small.
Now, what if I picked those and cut them?
Yes.
And brought them in. Did these dry well?
They dry beautifully well, and so many people, your Uncle Eric loves to dry them. I love to leave them in my garden because it's winter interest. Now, these grow and bloom, Derek, on new wood. That means you could cut them down all the way if you want a nice tardy winter garden look, or you just let them stay big like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is outstanding.
That's only about 3 plants.
You know, your garden at any time of the of spring, summer, and fall, you have something new to look at, something intriguing.
Yeah.
And it's interesting too, because that's probably late summer there.
Yes.
And that's when you really want things to be saturated, and you get the white and will accentuate anything else in the garden when they're young. And then as you get this red, it's the focal point in the garden. That's pretty amazing.
It really is. And they don't tire out like so many other plants in the heat of the summer. You know, they'll start blooming early, June, July, August, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But by the heat of September, October, they're like, I give up. These don't give up.
They can handle it.
Yes, this is a hydrangea that is very drought tolerant, winter hardy. You can't grow wrong with this. I think that's why it's been so popular.
So popular. Yeah.
Now look, if you do want a smaller plant, you can cut these back because they grow on new wood, so you don't have to have a very big plant. But if you're looking for a hydrangea that's going to grow tall, have a beautiful fragrance, color changing to white and pink and red, no matter where you live in the country, this plant is for you. And if you're not in your forever home, you can grow it in a container.
Wow. So if I wanted to grow it big, would it grow that 6 feet the first year?
No, I don't think it would grow 6 feet the very first year, but by the second year, yes, if you don't cut it back. But this is what you can expect, something like this the very first year.
So it's about 3.5 feet?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Wow.
I have it sitting on a pedestal, and it's about 3.5 feet right there.
Is this something I would probably plant this in the back?
Absolutely.
If I was going to be mixing it with other
this is in the back or standalone. So many people love to grow these as a standalone show plant. Yes. Okay. And if you have a big yard like your Uncle Eric in Indiana, plant cluster 3 together.
You know, it is nice. I have 2 acres.
You do.
And there's lots of space of just empty grass, and to have one big sort of beautiful, it just changes the whole landscape.
It is, and it's one hole you're digging. They come back every single year. They grow anywhere in the country, and they're almost gone.
Yeah, well, this is the Pinky Winky with our final 300 M89805, the one-piece proven winners hydrangea plant. Only $33.20, which is a steal for a very old, mature plant.
I agree. You can't grow wrong, I like to say.
Thank you for watching.
It's been fun.
And up next is Steve and Vanessa.